Hey there, YouTube and fellow Silver Stackers. This is Big Stack McGee here with another silver video for you. I just want to talk for a moment about perception. Have you ever heard the phrase, perception is reality? You know, the way that you feel about something or the way that you see something is what's real to you. How about truth is in the eye of the beholder? You know, your own beliefs and experiences help you interpret the world around you. Well, I've been getting a lot of exposure to some negative perceptions that I want to talk about today. There's some people that have been PMing me, asking me if I'm as nervous as they are about the kind of the trend that precious metals has been taking, you know, whether it's the dip in the prices or even the availability or the premiums that are out there. And my answer is no, I'm not nervous, but that's because the reasons that I stack precious metals haven't changed. You know, if you're the kind of person where the volatility in the metals markets makes you feel queasy, you know, your stomach drops, and your perceptions that silver prices, like the sky, is falling, then maybe stacking the metals isn't the right thing for you. You know, you definitely should not be up late at night or losing sleep worrying about the prices of, you know, whether it's paper silver or just, you know, spot price in general. But I mean, if you believe that the value of holding physical precious metals long term is a good way to preserve wealth, and you know, hedge against what could happen with the dollar, etc., well, then your perception should be, I need to accumulate as much as I can right now, especially with prices being so cheap. But anyway, here's one of the negative perceptions that I want to address. All of my dry powder is gone. I can't take advantage of these dips in silver prices. Well, if that's the case, whether it's you made a purchase before the big dip or whatever, and you don't have any money right now to be able to buy some, empower yourself. You know, figure it out. Get organized. Sell some of your junk around your house. See what you have that's worth money that you don't need anymore, and sell it. Figure out a way, whether it's a garage sale, yard sale, taking something to a consignment shop, selling on eBay, whatever it is. You know, that's one way that you can raise some funds. Pick up some extra hours of work, you know, take on some odd jobs, deliver pizzas, whatever it takes to be able to raise some scratch. I mean, if that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do. I have a second job that I work, and I do more of it when I have the opportunity and when I see the opportunity in the metals markets to try to get some more ounces. Point is, take some action. Don't just sit around and complain. You know, that really does you nothing. And here's another negative perception that I'm finding. You know, normally I buy this one thing from this one place, and now I can't find cheap metals anywhere. The premiums are through the roof, you know, etc. Well, sometimes you need to take a little creative action, put a little footwork in. You know, look for cheaper sources of silver or even alternate forms. Take BigSilverOne, for instance. You know, he has all those shops in his city where he frequents, whether it's the scrappers or whatever, and they sell the jewelry that they get scrapped to them. Instead of refining it, they sell it to him. And it's just a way that he has of accumulating precious metals that are in the form of jewelry. I think it's a great idea. You know, if that's something you've never considered, well, maybe now's the time. Or how about Lopros 11 and his he has that liquor store that he's been to where he discovered they had 90% silver, and they sell it to him, but he's able to get it at a huge discount. He pays them well for what it is, but he's able to get it at a discounted price. Or how about Rocky? You know, he has those trips to the flea market and stuff, and you just got to be creative in the way that you look for something. Don't just go, well, you know what, I normally buy from APMEX and now the prices are through the roof. Well, you know, you just got to expand your horizons, so to speak. You know, knowledge is power, and you got to learn as much as you can. If you've never studied the history of the prices of metals, you know, in the country, then that's probably a good idea. You know, everyone knows that, you know, historic highs in the early 80s and historic lows pretty much just about 5-6 years ago. But at the same time, the trends and what's going on in the metals, I think that's what we need to be aware of. So take some time and just look at some charts, look at what some analysts are saying, and, you know, have an open mind. Don't always buy into the sky is falling mentality, because most of the time that mentality comes from other people that know just as much or less than you that are panicking. You know, make some informed decisions about stacking. If you're the kind of person that needs to have someone constantly reassure you that everything's going to be okay, well, the volatility of the silver market is not I mean, think of it this way. If it was taken off, let's say that prices right now are at $38, and instead of going down, they went up, everyone would be singing the praises of silver and gold. and saying, you need to do this, you need to do this. That's great and everything, but the opposite happened, but the fundamentals of why you should stack silver remain exactly the same. So I just want to urge you to consider that today, and maybe check out your own perceptions on what's going on in the markets. Challenge yourself to, instead of just becoming someone that's got these nagging concerns, address them, figure out why you're doing what you're doing, and then move forward. And that's my advice for you today. This is Big Stack McGee. Thanks for taking the time to listen, and I wish you all the best in the world. Have a great day, guys.